versus inexperience, winless versus winless, but someone has to come away with a victory in our Week 3 Game of the Week.
Here is the Parker Chevrolet Game of the Week.
Fitzgerald and Crisp County square off for the 14th time in school history Friday night. The Purple Hurricanes lead the series 7-6. Looking to even things out after dropping their first two, Crisp County head coach Lawrence Smith has a good idea of what to expect at JC Stadium come Friday.
You got a team like Fitzgerald over there with Coach Tucker. You know, they run the ball really, really well. And if you allow them to get going, it's going to be very tough. It's already tough to turn them over, but if we're able to do that and get ahead, I think we'll be in a good position to come out with a win.
Creating turnovers, getting a quick start, and limiting the mistakes are keys to both teams getting their first dub of the season.
We'd much rather play from ahead than from behind. And, you know, you never want to dig yourself a hole, but sometimes it happens like that. And the mindset that we got is we're going to play 48 minutes no matter what the scoreboard says, and we're going to believe that we can come out on top at the end. And so, but we definitely want to start faster.
Week 1, Fitzgerald allowed 2 defensive touchdowns to Irwin County. The Canes offense started swirling in the 4th, putting up 2 touchdowns, but it wasn't enough to complete the comeback. The Purple Hurricanes are headed into the Week 3 off a bye, which gave the team exactly what they needed.
Well, the biggest thing it gave us was some practice. I mean, that's really what we need. We need practice. We're not very good right now. We're young, we're inexperienced, and we cannot get enough practice right now. So every day we get is awesome, and we're trying to maximize it and try to grow up really fast in a quick, short amount of time.
The Cougars are experiencing growing pains of their own. They failed to score and gained just 70 yards of total offense through the first 3 quarters against Lovett Week 2. Friday, their O must show up for all 48 minutes.
Continue to move the ball, sustain some drives, and put points on the scoreboard. Especially when we get into the red zone, we got to make sure we get into the end zone. We've got a good kicker in Sawyer, but we want to get into the end zone.
Both teams will put it all on the line in hopes of securing their first victory Friday night at 7:30 p.m. in Fitzgerald.
It's always great to get off the schneid and get that win in the win column. So, you know, to build some momentum going into the games after. You know, we have Peach the next week, but you just want to get that first one so that you can get a little momentum going.
Our Game of the Week coverage will begin at 2:30 p.m. on digital, where Aaron Mukes and myself will be live from JC Stadium. Tune back in at 5 to hear from Coach Pruitt and at 6 to hear from Coach L ahead of kickoff. And then, as always, don't forget to tune into the Locker Room Report starting at 11 o'clock p.m.